Our coach, you had, obviously a few weeks off here and get everybody ready to go again. Just talk about University of Colorado. What kind of series are you expecting this weekend?
At the beginning of the year, we split with them. Obviously, in that first game, it was a pretty big upset. I think it was like 8-2, and then we came out the next day and lost 4-1. So, Colorado's a team that we can't take lightly. We're just going to have to make sure that are we don't sit back and we play a full 60 minutes in both games. I think that they're a physical team and they have some good players that have some speed, but I think our skill outmatches theirs, and as long as we're moving our feet, I think we'll be just fine.
How do you keep the girls sharp after a long holiday week?
Honestly, we got back on the ice yesterday, and obviously with a week off, we kind of have to shake off the cobwebs a bit. But at the same time, we were dealing with some injuries, so I think that week actually helped our girls a lot. Give them some time to recover, and they were excited to get back on the ice. And now we just have to basically focus on task at hand this weekend and make sure that they're prepared.
Do you feel you're at 100% right now, or how do you feel?
I don't want to say yes just because we have a few D out right now that could be out potentially for the rest of the season. So we have currently right now we're sitting at 4 healthy D. We have a D that's not even 18 yet, so she won't be able to play till next semester. So right now we're stuck with putting a forward back, but she's played D most of the semester now just because of injuries. So up front we're fine, and net we're fine. Right now, just the injuries seem to be on the defensive side of the game. So.
And obviously, that's probably not your preference to have happen, but in the past, you guys have had thin rosters before. Does dealing with that maybe help you in your preparation for it at all, or no?
Well, it's yes and no. I mean, like you said, we're used to it. Having small rosters in the past, obviously, we've tried to build on that with a bigger roster. But I mean, the girls are used to it. I think the nice part is it's only a 2-game weekend. Obviously, if it was a national setting or a weekend where we had 3 or 4 games, that might be a little different situation. But in a 2-game weekend, especially, I mean, if we're going in with 4 or 5D, I'm not too worried. Just because, I mean, as long as the girls are prepared and as long as there's no other injuries, I mean, we'll be fine.
With a long Christmas break coming up, are you looking at switching up any lines for this upcoming game?
Well, we kind of had to juggle a few yesterday just because we have, like I said, we have a couple D that are hurt, so we had to move that forward back who got to play up against Midland. But for the most part, we're keeping our senior upperclassmen line together with Mackenzie Ballog, Sammy Jo Henry, and Brianne Bergeron. And then we'll probably end up having 3 lines going into Colorado. We were hoping for 4, but just with the way things are working out and this final weekend before the break, we might have to switch things out throughout the weekend and just see what works.